Hello, and welcome to this month's episode of the God Day podcast. As you can probably tell, it's a little bit different from usual. This is the very first official episode of God Day on Tour, or tour if you say it wrong. What we're doing is we've gone out and we've interviewed some of our youth at the end of our Explore Injustice Day. This is their unedited, unfiltered, raw thoughts from spending the afternoon with Corey, who was previously homeless and used the Salvation Army services up in Sheffield, Huggy, who is a chaplain up in those homeless services, and Andy, who is involved and oversees all of the Northwest homelessness services for the Salvation Army. We want to say a huge thank you to
Ellie,
Tyler,
Isaac,
Abigail, Mia,
Will,
for being part of this episode. Now I'm going to shut up so you can hear their thoughts. Bye.
What did you know about homelessness before the Explore Day?
not very much, really.
I knew that not everyone on the streets was on the streets because they were poor, but that was about it, really. And yeah.
I mean, obviously aware of it. I mean, going around university, walking through, town centre, the amount of tents and stuff around the sides of the streets. It's quite sad, obviously. But a lot of the people I tend to see are older, and I was quite surprised of the age I had learned today. Corey spoke to us about how young he was when he got into it, and sort of a cycle of how his family was, and that's how he ended up in it.
Quite a bit, actually, because I've watched my parents support homeless people, and I've actually got a friend right now who is going through homelessness.
I think it's something you see a lot, and you recognise. You can't exactly ignore the problem, but you quite often don't know everything about it. So it's more like the individuals that you see like on the street every week that you kind of walk past quite often, but you don't know the kind of depth of the situation.
What stood out to you at the event?
Just how many shelters and accommodations and different places there are around the Northwest.
It stood out to me that Liverpool is a massive housing problem at the moment, and I didn't know that, and that Manchester is the third highest in the country.
Something about homelessness is the sheer, size of it and the amount of people. It's crazy, the figures of it. I think it was 320,000. Like that. That's crazy. It's a lot of people. Mad. And I think I've never been in a situation like that. I'm very grateful to be in, a wealthy enough family, but I can't even imagine going through that. But I was surprised about how local some of the services are in the Salvation Army. I mean, some are just on my doorstep, which I think it's great that we're tackling it, but I would like for more people to know about it and be aware so they can help.
The fact that for Corey it started so young, like he was almost set down that path from birth, and then also he was like homeless from the age of like 15, when he definitely should still have parents that are looking after him.
I think it's really important to have like a first-hand account, and being able to listen to one specific person tell their story and recognise that is the story of so many people your age as well. I think that's what really stood out to me, is like he was on the streets from before like my age now, and while I was like in the age bracket that I am now, and knowing that those kind of people are my age and in that situation.
What are your ideas moving forward?
We came up with a lot of ideas surrounding youth, so maybe open space events to invite people to. They can come and go as they please, or creating care packages for people.
So some of the ideas that I've got moving forward is doing a kind of sleep out, but instead of doing it all together in Preston, doing it across all of the corps. That way we're spreading awareness throughout the division of what it's truly like to be living on the streets, and it's not what you think it is.
I think maybe trying to do stuff with younger people in homelessness, because I think it must be hard going to school after living on the streets, and I'm sure most of them just want to be treated like a normal teenager, normal kid. So yeah, I think working with younger people and their lives.
I think just being aware of what's in the area is a big thing, because then if you meet someone and you happen to be able to have a conversation with them, then you can immediately suggest those things.
I think it's really important to be someone that's not only kind of physically helpful, but to be someone that shows that they actually care. And when you're in that situation, when you're talking to someone, it's not just, oh, what can I do for you? It's like, hey, how can I show up for you? And how can I be a person that you're going to remember, not just because I gave you like some money or I bought you some food, but because I like gave you a smile and I felt genuine. And I think that's really important, is to be a human to them.